Good morning, health lovers. It's Mercedes, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome. All right, you all. So I got up early this morning to help in the garden. All right, so this is the garden. This is where I got the fresh kale from a few weeks back. There's just so much out here. The gardener, she's writing things down on her spreadsheet. So I'm just going to walk through and show you before I start working, because I probably won't be able to pull my phone out too much. We have a lot of kale over here, it looks like. And I am barefoot, okay? I put on a lot of peppermint oil this morning, and my coworkers, they could smell it. One of my coworkers, he said, I was stuffy when I woke up. He said, but now I can breathe. I said, you are more than welcome. That good essential oil. But I put it on to try to repel, any bugs that I can. I have had a tick since I've been out here, but I caught it pretty fast. It wasn't there for long, and it didn't freak me out as much as I thought, but you got to be careful and not let those sit on your skin so they don't spread disease. But in the garden, it's not really ticky because the horses are not allowed over here. Fresh flowers. This is called foxglove, and it's really pretty. We put them all over the inn in vases. But the thing about foxglove, from what I read in one of my herbalist books, is that it is poisonous. These are the banana trees, but they won't produce bananas until next year, from what I understand. Okay. And then there's another garden across the way. All right. I'm not really sure what all is what, but that's why I'm here, so I can learn. Peppers. Okay, health lovers, so I'm about to pick some flowers for my room. And this morning, the gardener and I, we picked eggplant and a lot of different varieties of tomatoes. This round ones, cherry tomatoes. I forgot what the other varieties were called, but we got some tomatoes and cucumbers. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start picking my flowers. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I'm gonna go down and get a few sunflowers. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some of these. They're really beautiful. I'm trying not to pick the flowers that have the bees on them. I don't want to agitate them. Okay, time to pick some sunflowers. And what I love is that these are actually edible flowers because they're harvested without any pesticides. Nothing harmful goes onto the plants for bugs. Okay, so let's get a few sunflowers. Oh, there's another bee. They're all around. This one doesn't look like it has any. Very pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna get one of these pretty colored sunflowers. This one's a darker yellow. This one's a lighter yellow. Okay, now I'm about to get some Tulsi basil. I love Tulsi basil. There's plenty of it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some basil, and I'm gonna put it in my arrangement, but I'm also going to save some for a beverage that I want to make. This is what we picked this morning. Okay, so I'm headed to my job to get a jar so I can put the flowers in. It's so different picking flowers and putting them in an arrangement versus getting them from the grocery store. And our gardener, she suggested to me that I cut the stem to where it's extra long so I can have stem to work with. So when the plant is sitting in my room, it is slower to mature and I have all that stem to work with, so it's still in that growing state versus the maturing state. And I didn't know that about flowers, so I'm just learning so much already, and I feel really connected and in touch with nature. I had my shoes off while harvesting and picking flowers, and my toes are dirty, but I like the practice of grounding, being connected with the earth. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim my flowers and put them in these 2 jars. But first I want to show you, our gardener has a lot of different things seeding out here. These look like micros. This look like dill.